Research has shown that parents who have a positive attitude towards their children's education are able to positively influence their child's academic performance. That is our focus for today as schools will be resuming. Welcome to another edition of Impactful Parenting Tips on Impactful Parents Academy, where we strive to provide valuable insights and practical advice to parents like you. I am Oluwakemi Owolabi, your host. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so that you can always be notified when amazing videos like this are being published. On today's edition, we will be considering the role of parents in the academic progress or success of their children. What is the parents' involvement in the success of their children? Every parent wants his or her child to succeed. So that's our consideration for today as schools will be resuming. Your first role as a parent in the academic success of your children is that you should try to discover the personality of your children. You must study your child to know the personality of your child. When you know the personality of your child, you'll be able to know your child's learning style. The learning style of your child will determine the kind of progress that your child makes in school. Now, your next involvement is that you should involve in your child's school. Foster a positive teacher-student relationship for your child by meeting with your child's teacher. Let your child's teacher know the kind of personality that your child has, so that the teacher will know how best to handle your child. And at the same time, create a good image about your child's teacher to your child. Don't start telling your child that your teacher does not even know anything. When you degrade the teacher, how will the child learn? The child is going to school with that mindset that the teacher does not worth anything. Improve the personality of the teachers of your children in the presence of your children, so that your child can value his or her teacher. Your next involvement is with your child at home. Involve in your child's homework. Some parents don't bother what the child learns in school. This is not right. Involve in your child's homework. Ask your child what kind of homework do you have. Check if your child can solve the homework on his or her own. If the child can't, assist the child with the homework. Monitor, supervise your children's academics at home. Don't leave everything for the school. Supervise your children's academic involvement is that you should provide the learning materials that your child needs. Provide the learning materials that your child needs. The textbooks, the exercise books. Give moral support to your child as regards everything that your child needs. If your child has a project in school, help your child out with it. Don't say, I don't know why your school is disturbing me with all these projects, so I'm not interested. Go and tell your teacher that you cannot do it. No. Be involved in everything that your child has to do that pertains to academics at all. Be involved so that your child will improve academically. Your next involvement as a parent in the academic success of your child is that you have to boost the morale of your child academically. Encourage your child. Let your child know that he or she can do it. Don't make your child to feel depressed. See your mate, see what they are doing. No. Encourage your child. I know you are an intelligent boy. I know you are an intelligent girl. That's my girl. I know you can do it. When you go to school, please put your mind. Listen to the explanations. Read very well. I know you can do it. Improve the morale of your child academically. Now, your next role as a parent. If your child is struggling academically, don't put down that child. Try to provide solutions to the problem of the child. Try to first of all find out, why is this child struggling? Ask questions. When you ask questions, you'll be able to diagnose the problem. And when you diagnose the problem, you'll be able to provide a solution. Don't just bring down the child. No, don't lower the self-esteem of the child. If your child is struggling academically, try to reason it out. Go to school, find out from the teachers what the teacher feel is wrong with the child. Also study your child at home to know what is wrong. Then ask for professional advice from the school and the teacher. What can I do to help my child to improve? When they tell you, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Don't bring down your child. Then your next involvement as a parent in the academic success of your child is that you have to give them mental boost. Yes, when I say mental boost, I mean make sure that your children have mental resilience. You know what it means to be resilient? That you are not giving up. When they fail, that's not the end of life. Let them know that that's not the end. If you have failed, you will try it again. Boost their mental resilience with your words, with the words of your mouth. Encourage their mental resilience. You have not gotten it now, you will still get it. The child is not getting the homework. Explain more to the child. Don't be fed up. Don't give up. Explain more. Let the child also build confidence by telling the child that if you don't know it now, you will still know it. If you have failed now, you will still pass. Let's keep at it. All these things are important to boost the morale of the child. Now, if you have a struggling child, a child that is struggling academically, by the time you look at the problems that the child have, be supportive enough to provide solution, to look for solution to help the child in every way. You have to be proactive in helping your struggling child. You have to develop different needs. Mind you, a child does not have one learning style. Children learn in different ways. Some are visual learners, some are kinesthetic learners, some are audiovisual learners. They learn in various ways. So what your role as a parent is to provide different learning means. Then when you see the one that works best with your struggling child, you adopt that method more. Another thing that you have to do is that you have to study your child to know the motivation triggers of your child. What can you do to motivate your child towards academic progress? I didn't mean that you should be bribing your child or you should keep praising your child unnecessarily. But what I mean is that sometimes that thing that your child likes, you can promise your child that if you are able to do well in this test, I will get you that thing. If you are able to do well in these exams, I will give you that. In this presentation that you have in school, if you say it confidently and you do well and they tell me about it, I will get you that. That motivation trigger, that thing that your child likes, provide it for your child sometimes, not all the time though. Provide it for your child, give a positive reinforcement and reward to your child so that your child can learn. You have to supervise your children consistently. I know you are busy. All parents are busy with one thing or the other. They are trying to get money. But even with that, even if your children have lesson teachers, still supervise what your children do. You will be the one in the best position to know what your child is learning per time, not just the lesson teacher. The lesson teacher is just a paid employee. Look at what your children are learning. Supervise your children all the time. Boost the mental resilience of your children with your good words. Encourage your child. These are the ways that your child will learn. In this new academic term, encourage your child. Monitor your child. Foster positive relationship between the school, the teacher, and your child. By the time you do all of this, you will see that your children will do well in this academic term. I'm praying that your efforts on your children will not be in vain. You will reap good fruits from your labor of love upon your children. Till next time when I come your way to your parenting success.